massive thank you to the One Brandy UK for gifting me a gorgeous bottle of their spiced vanilla brandy. Now, I've actually tried some of this and I have to say, guys, it is gorgeous. They are so worth checking out. Now, before I go any further, I have to remind you, always follow the rules and regulations from the country you're from, and just remember to drink responsibly. Now, this company was formed by two best friends that had this dream many years ago, and now this is a result of that. It is summertime. It's time to get the party started. Please head over to their site, grab yourselves a bottle. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments below. Let me know if you've made a little cocktail from this, what you thought of the flavors. I think it's gorgeous. I want to know what you guys think. Get the party started with One Brandy UK Spiced Vanilla. Hey, beautiful people, and welcome to the Be Real podcast. So today's episode is all about modern day dating. And let's be honest, this is one for the group chat because it is very chaotic out there. So I thought to myself, who could I get to help me with today's episode? Fear not, because I have in the building with me today none other than Lacey Martin from the UK's Married at First Sight. Woo! Lacey, you need to help us. You need to, you need to shed some light.
I need your help, girl.
You need to shed some light on what is going on out there. Okay, Lacey, before we get into it, I want to hear about what led you to going on the show. Like we all know it's very chaotic in the streets, okay? Trust me, your girl knows. But what led you to wanting to go on this show?
So I was in a 10-year relationship,
Okay.
from 14 to 23, and then I was like single for 4 years, dated people, seen people, and then this opportunity come up, and I just thought, why not? I'm a bit of like, hopeless romantic, and
God.
like
Me
the
too.
movies. Well, maybe this is it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agreed to doing Married at First Sight. A week later, I had my hen do, got married.
What?
Yeah, I had a week to prepare.
So,
I didn't have long.
Okay, so let's back up a little bit. So from the time that you decided, like, did they reach out to you? Did you apply? Like, what was that process?
So it's actually an interesting one. I was actually meant to be in Married at First Sight the year before.
Okay.
But something happened. I was in contract with another show, so I couldn't do it. And then, this opportunity just come my way, like, are you still single? And I was like, yeah, I am. And it just felt right.
Yeah.
And I just went for it.
Okay. So did you have to audition? Did you have to send in a tape or anything like that? Or they reached out to you, you said, I'm here, I'm available, I'm single, get me on?
So yeah, I didn't have to do a tape or anything.
Okay.
They probably had my tape from like the year before, and like what I wanted and what I was like looking for.
Yeah.
It hadn't really changed, in a year really.
What was it? Was it 6 foot something?
Tall,
athletic?
tan, teeth, nice tats,
Okay.
and they did deliver. I can't say that. I did go for it. It felt right in my heart, and I was 27, and I just thought,
what have you got to lose?
I've
Do you
got
know what I
nothing
mean?
to lose, so I took it very seriously.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And that's the thing, like, the fact that you said you took it seriously, because, you know what, I'm not going to lie, a lot of us, when we watch certain shows, we're very sceptical. We're like, really? Are they on there for love, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, I've got to know you a little bit, and I can see it in you as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you weren't on there for jokes. You weren't on there for a holiday. Like, you were seriously trying to find love on that show, which is so nice to see.
Yeah, no, I definitely was there for, a relationship.
Yeah.
I'd been with, a couple of guys that, broke my heart, and, especially the
Girl,
10
we've been
years.
there. We've been there.
The seccos, they're ready. So, yeah, like I said, I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic. So I was like, oh my God, it's the universe. This is a sign. Got to take it. So I did. I don't regret it at all. And yeah, like, I definitely did take it seriously. If people did watch it, then they'll see, me and my ex-husband's journey and how...
Right, I have to stop you there.
Yeah.
I need to understand this. So when you go there and you're standing there, right, waiting to see your match, what the hell is going through your brain at the time when you're standing there?
I felt so emotional. I felt sick. Obviously, I had my dad with me.
Okay.
So, you know, I was like, this is it, Dad. Like, I'm going.
And what was your dad? I
mean,
was he on board with it all?
He was on board. He's just like, what do you mean you've not met him before? I was like, get your suit out, Dad. I'm getting married. He's like, what do you mean? But, you know, he does support my mental, you know, antics. Sometimes it's a bit crazy.
Yeah.
You know, giving him grey hairs. But, yeah, he supports me, and he believes that I wouldn't do something unless it felt right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all my family was very supportive.
That's so nice,
Yeah.
because...
But you know, it's weird. I actually haven't told anyone this. So, before, you know, I did Married at First Sight, I wrote down a letter to myself.
Oh.
I know.
Juicy.
A little exclusive. No, I wrote a letter to myself, and I described everything I want, and then Nathan was standing there. From the tattoos to, you know, the personality, how just everything.
They say this, don't they? They say this with manifestation, right? That, okay, I'm gonna probably get this really wrong, but with manifestation, like, you've got to really believe it, you've got to think it, and I think writing it down helps. Like, you have to write it down as if it's happening to you or something, and then that's when it manifests.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because I was ready to meet someone.
Yeah.
You know, I'd been on my own for, you know, a bit, and I thought, this is my time now. So, yeah, I put my manifestation on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And it worked.
All right, girls, you've heard it here first from Lacey.
Yeah.
This is the trick. We're not writing it down on a bit of paper.
You need to write it down.
We need to write it down on a bit of paper.
Specific. I'm talking hair colour. I'm talking
Whoa.
eyes. I'm
You
talking
need to
maybe
go
even
in.
star sign. You know,
what do we need to say if they've got pets? About what the icks are, what the not icks are? Do we need to go in?
Yeah, you do, to be fair.
Really?
I said I want someone that's family orientated.
Okay.
You know, close to my mum and sister, and obviously Nathan was close to my family.
Yeah.
So yeah, although it didn't work out, everything happens for a reason.
Exactly.
And my manifestation came true.
Okay. So one of the tips, she's gonna be giving us little nuggets, and we're gonna take it. So the first nugget is we need to manifest. We need to be writing, ladies of the nation. We need to be writing things down. We need to be manifesting to the T exactly what we want.
And go big and go bold.
Yeah, that's what we're scared. We're scared of going big. Don't you think?
Yeah.
We're scared of like really going over the top and saying exactly what we want. And sometimes we're molding.
Yeah.
We're molding into like the other person, and we need to throw that all out the window.
I just think, well, we're all queens. We all deserve that, you know, that Prince Charming. So why not just put it all on a piece of paper and let the universe do it?
We need to stop working so hard and let the universe do what it needs to do.
We need to stop settling.
Oh, that's one. Let's not name names, but there's a lot of settlers out there. There's a lot, you know. And I'm not a settler type of person. I'm like you, Lacey. I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic.
Yeah.
You know, I'm holding out till the romance. I'm going to be grey and old with about 10 cats, but it's fine. I'm holding out because, you know, when you believe in something and you have really strong belief, that's what leads you through.
Definitely.
All right, Lacey. So we need to get into it a little bit more. Right, we're going to take a pause. Actually, we're going to take a little bit of a pause on the Married at First Sight. So, I want to know, right? Have you been on a few dates?
Yes.
All right. I want to know your worst date. What is one of your worst dates that you have been on?
Date was years ago. Like I'm talking.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, before the show and that. I went on a bowling date.
Okay.
And I'm quite fun, so, you know, a bit of competition.
Are you competitive?
Yeah, but in a healthy way. Like, I think it's quite...
I think I might be in an unhealthy way, quite competitive, but it's fine. Go on.
I like sports, I like getting involved, and I just feel like it's the perfect icebreaker. Especially if, like, you don't want to drink, you know. So, yeah, went bowling, and it was getting a bit... I don't know, serious.
Okay.
Not from my side.
What was he trying to like get strikes all the time?
Yeah, but no, I felt because I was beating him, but I did have the barriers up, so obviously I'm going to be.
Oh no, you had the barriers.
Yeah, but he didn't have the
God.
barriers. But I thought I need to give myself a bit of a chance here, so I need those barriers up. Anyway, it was getting a bit. I could see like his face dropping. He was getting a bit sulky. I was thinking, yeah, I do bowling in my spare time. Did I not tell you that? But obviously I was joking. But I felt like he was taking everything so literal. Obviously, I beat him. No joke, he must have unfollowed me in the car home. Never heard from him again.
That was a big red flag. That is taking it to the next level. It's only bowling.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine it was something else in life and he's unfollowed you from that.
That was it.
Do you know what it is? Some people can't take a joke, and I realised this. I found this out the hard way. Like sometimes I can have a bit of a dry sense of humour, or you know, like be really like teasing on someone, but I come from a family of quite thick-skinned people. They're used to my humor, but not everyone else is. Some people are really sensitive. So maybe that was it. Maybe you saying all of this, you couldn't.
I feel like I was just obviously I was nervous, so I was just giving him humour, you know, to like break the ice, you know, a bit of fun with bowling. But it did leave me like, what went so wrong? Because I beat him.
That's a big. You dodged a red flag. Then. Okay, so tell us about one of your best dates. Like, what are green flags that you look out for in dates?
Flags I look at for in dates is someone that doesn't talk about bedroom stuff.
Okay.
I think that's.
So are you quite? I don't want to use the word prude is not the right word.
Yeah, I'm definitely not prude.
No, prude is not the right word. I know, that's a horrible word. But not prude, but you know, conservative. Yeah. Conservative, that's the word.
Especially like on a first date.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What do you want? Fun? Pen pal? Serious?
Yeah.
You know, I just think, you know, read the room.
Yeah.
Get the vibe if it's feeling right to start talking about that. I just find it really like...
And it's the way they bring it up as well.
Yeah.
I think if they bring up maybe too serious, it's a bit like... But if they... I don't know. If they bring up in a jokey way, I don't know.
I need to feel right.
Yeah.
If someone's straight talking about that from maybe the off...
No.
Or doing it all like... That's not green.
It's not giving the right...
I meant to find a green flag, you know. So
really, there's so many red flags out there. We can't find... It's hard to find them.
A green flag. If they don't talk about that.
If they don't... So... Look, I'm trying to get tips here, girl.
Yeah, okay.
So when is it appropriate for them to go in for the first kiss? Should it be on the first date?
Personally, if the vibe is, you know, you can tell we're feeling each other, the chemistry's there.
Yeah.
Then I don't mind a cheeky little end.
Okay.
End of the day, little cheeky kiss.
End of the day, cheeky kiss, yeah.
Just a little kiss and see ya. Leave them wanting more.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, kind of vibe. But everyone is different.
Yeah, of
Even
course.
a little peck.
Yeah.
I'm not saying a full-on, you know, kiss.
Yeah.
But
so what if, right, the end of the first date, there was a vibe there, right?
Yeah.
And they go on for a full tongue, everything, like big.
Yeah.
Like, how would you feel about that? Too much?
It depends if the kiss is good.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
of course, yeah.
And how they made me feel. Like if it was say like there was no chemistry and I'm like in my head I'm unsure.
Yeah.
Then I probably would have like keep your tongue to yourself.
Yeah. Too much.
Yeah, too much. But I think the main thing on a first date is I do think, I don't know if this is old school, but a man should always pay on a first date.
That's not old school. That's just how it should be.
But I always offer. I always bring my purse out. I always have money on me. And I do always offer.
Yeah.
But for a first date, if they've asked you to come out and they're trying to woo you, you know, make you feel your feminine energy, you know, I don't know, then I do think it's quite polite and respectful for them to pay the first date and don't make you feel
right. So right, this is a scenario, okay?
Yeah.
So say you went on a date with someone that's asked you to come on a date.
Yeah.
What if they said to you after the first date, like, obviously I'm going to pay for this date, but the second date I would like you to pay. Then the rest of the dates I will pay. How would you feel about that?
Part of me sees it as maybe they have been hurt in the past, so they don't want to be taking the pee out of.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I don't want to be talking about money. I think money is a big ick.
Yeah.
Don't talk about money. I don't know, it just makes me really uncomfortable, money. So I feel like we shouldn't even be discussing that. But I've just been brought up like how my dad is. Old school gent, you open the door for a lady, pull a chair out. Oh. But it's very hard in this day and age to
like I said, it's chaotic out there. It's really hard to find the ones that are going to pull out the chair and open the door. I think that is that's a dying breed.
I don't like tightness.
Yeah. Do you know what my thing is, right? I went on a date and it was fine. The first date, second date was fine. But then, like, I think it was the third date or second date, I can't remember. But then they kept talking about how much they spent on the second date. And I just think that's really, like, stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, you spent a bit of money, but the fact that you're talking about it is, like, icky.
I've had
it's icky behaviour.
Or I've had that where they're putting it in their notes. And they've counted on their fingers how much they've spent.
What?
Yeah.
Putting it in their notes?
Yeah.
No. What's going on?
Do you want an exclusive?
Oh, I want an exclusive. Lacey, that's why we're here. Lacey, you want
I'm actually talking about...
Come on, who are you talking about? Tell us.
Nathan, my ex-husband.
Nathan put it in his notes.
how much he spent.
Yeah.
What? So he wanted receipts. Is this what guys are doing now? Are guys getting receipts like that now?
Do that in your bedroom. Do that in your free time. Okay, we've all got bills to pay. I get it. You know, there's a living crisis. Don't do it in front of me. I ain't stopped out the car yet, and you're counting how much you've spent and putting it on your notes. And I said, can you not do that? I'm pretty 50-50 when you're in a relationship. I treated, you know, my partners in the past, take them to hotels. You know, once you're deep in, I do feel like you both look after each other.
Yeah, of course. I think that's like natural.
But please.
But why? But no, that's really bizarre for someone to take you on a date and then be putting things in their notes on their phone.
Obviously, our relationship was a bit backwards. We got married first, you know.
Yeah.
But especially when we
Do
got
people do that? Do they put things in their notes on the date?
I've never had that before. I've never had that experience.
How?
It did make me feel a bit not great.
Because you just think, oh. You don't know what to order then.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, should I just get a water? Should I get a tap? Well, no, tap water. No, but, you know, so I just get, what do you get? You just, I'll order a salad.
Yeah. But on a first date, I do always, if they're like, no, I'm getting it. I'm like, all right, I'll get shots then. What shot do you want? To show them, I'm not a money grabber. I've got my own money. I appreciate you taking me out.
Yeah.
You know, but... Yeah, because I get it.
I love that.
You know, some people are all different, but I wouldn't want the man to, you know, throw it in my face.
Yeah.
I've had that in the past. It's probably something to do with me.
Yeah.
You know, when guys have done nice things and then they throw it in your face.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
You know
No take backs. That's called take backs.
Yeah.
You can't do something and then use it later on as take backs. No.
So, I think that's probably me. That's I'm like, I don't want you to, I want to get off on the right
yours
foot.
is like you don't want them to use it against you, so you want to get in there first.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No. I want to ask you, have you been on any of the apps? Like,
yes.
Like, what apps have you been on?
So when I was like younger, I had like Tinder.
Okay.
But I feel like for me, that's just like if you want a bit of fun.
Okay.
I don't know, you could meet your partner on there, but for me, I'm just like, the guys that maybe I was, you know, liking or whatever, they just wanted fun.
Okay.
And like, no, that's not for me. Hinge. I do big up Hinge. There's some good-looking people on there. Just saying, I'm back on Hinge.
See, this is disclaimer. She's back on Hinge. Do you know what? But I think the better-looking people. No offense to anyone I've matched on Hinge, but I do think the better-looking people are on Tinder.
Back on Tinder, but I am quite old school. I love meeting people organically.
100%.
Yeah. I can't be waste.
I'm a bit like that.
Yeah.
I am a bit like that. I don't like straight away. Like you just match and they're like.
Okay, not like the next day, but I like a good couple of days.
Yeah, maybe a couple. I don't mind a couple of days. I've got friends that are like they want to talk to someone for months. I'm like, I can't.
No.
Why?
Because some people are more, say, texty.
Yeah, but even
then
still,
in real life they're not as, or the other way round. They're really not as a texter, but really good in real life. When they're in front of you.
I just think you just need real life.
Yeah.
I just think I couldn't be messaging someone for months. Like, you need real life.
Yeah.
100%.
That's not for me. Yeah. But I go and like maybe might have a little look on Hinge if I'm bored.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. One of the questions is like, what's the most spontaneous thing you've done? I'm like, marry a stranger.
Oh, yeah. You have really interesting things to say. So that's the thing. I flipping hate prompts. When the prompts come in, I'm just like, I hate the prompts. I don't know what to say. What's the most extravagant? Like, shut up. I don't want to do the prompts.
So many people think it's a fake account. I can cut. It's me.
It's really her. Okay, let me say something, Lens. It's really her. If you see Lacey Martin on Tinder or Hinge, it is actually her. So much with her.
I want to see your CV.
But they're gonna be able to see backstory because at least they can see you're married at first sight.
Yeah, so it's true. Because some of them are like, I've not watched it, shall I watch it? I'm like, you're not really gonna want to see me.
Do you know what? Sometimes it's good not to because it's good not to have like a preconceived like thing about someone. Just get to meet someone for who they are.
Saying that, I do find it harder now to date
since the show
to know if their intentions are.
Would you date someone else from the industry?
Never say never, but that's not.
Oh, I've got a juicy question.
Okay.
So, is there anyone in the industry that you think is hot? I could be a matchmaker right here. This could be like the BE REAL podcast matchmaking series.
Okay, who am I?
Who do you think is hot right now? I'm so invested in this.
I know, sorry. You know, he was older. He was in that last Love Island. Scott Thomas. He's got the brothers.
Oh, yes.
I love that. Because he's very family orientated, and that just, you know.
Oh, I think I could see that. I could see it because I think he goes for like brunettes. Like, I think you would be very much his type.
Yeah.
Because can I just say something, right? When I've met Lacey in person, she's tiny. Like, she's so diddy. And like I have got you in TikTok on Insta, and I'm like, when I saw you, I was like, oh my God, you're diddy. Like, you're just small.
That's
but
so
you,
weird.
online, you come across much bigger.
I think it's the angles as well. Like, I make my legs look really...
Yeah, like really long. I thought she's gonna be tall, and she's like some little like mini thing.
I'm a stunner. I'm a short ass.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Scott Thomas.
But I've always said it, Tom Hardy. I even said it on.
Everyone join the queue, darling. Everyone's there for Tom Hardy.
But I do think potentially I would want someone that's not in the industry.
Okay.
But someone that's like normal. Like, you know, like just does a day-to-day, like electrician or, you know, I don't know.
Is your type more like cheeky chappy?
Yeah, I love a cheeky chap.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I could see that for you.
I need someone that keeps me on my toes.
Okay. Very confident.
Very confident. I don't personally want someone that's, you know, how confident I am. I need someone secure.
Yeah.
In themselves.
100%.
We all obviously have our days when we're not feeling that great, but overall, like, I do find it attractive when, say, like, I've been on a date with someone and, you know, they're taking lead charge, like, what do you want to drink, babe? I don't know, I just find it very attractive when they're confident.
Not being indecisive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm indecisive.
Oh, are you? What's your star sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Are you a Taurus?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you?
I'm a Virgo.
Right, we get along now.
Yeah. Virgos are the best star signs. Just say. All Virgos say this. Okay.
Yeah.
You're very loyal.
Very loyal.
Very loyal people.
Yeah. And, you know, stubborn. But I'm only stubborn if I know I'm right. We're not saying this all the time, but if I'm really, you know I've said this or I haven't said that.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep going until you know I didn't say that.
Yeah.
So,
see, I'm a Virgo. We just like, we bow out.
Oh,
So
really?
like, yeah. And I used to be that way, but then I'm just like, I don't know, I'm the other way now. I'm just like, okay.
I mean, it does take a lot of time, energy.
Yeah, and I don't have it
I'm
anymore.
learning, you know, to let go a bit more, and not to care as much.
No, but I think that's a Taurus thing. You don't need to keep.
We don't let it go, man.
You need to keep going. But no, that's good. That's like, it's very endearing. That's very cool.
So star signs are very big for me.
Oh, really? Are you really into it?
Yeah, I do ask them.
See, like, I'm like, with it.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, I look at it and I'm interested in it. I'm intrigued by it. But I don't think it's like, okay, that's Bible, like, that's definitely.
Yeah.
But I do think that they hold some significance, like 100%.
Some traits.
Yeah, 100%. There's some traits in there that are undeniable for me, because I'm like, sometimes I can tell. But I don't think it's like, okay, today you're going to do this because you're a Virgo. Like, I don't believe that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That side of it. Okay. So, with, like you said, before, you've been on Tinder, you've been on Hinge.
Yeah.
Do you think dating, what's the difference from, like, say, dating 5 years ago to dating now? Do you think there's been a big change?
Yeah, I think there's definitely a big change now, because I feel like I was born in the wrong generation.
Yeah.
Like, if I could have it my way, I wish, I guess, social media and Instagram, all that stuff wasn't about. You'd meet in like a payphone or write a letter.
The effort would be different.
So different. And now I feel like, you know, the generation, like Instagram and all that, it's like a catalogue.
You've got like quite an old soul.
Yeah.
I feel like you've got quite an old soul, like an old heart about you. Like, even like the way you like say things, like your whole view on dating. It must be because of like how your dad is, right?
Yeah, how mum and dad.
Yeah.
Mum and dad is, you know, not together, but they still got such a good friendship.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is hard when you've got that mindset, you know, when people haven't got the same heart as you do and haven't got the same morals, and, you know, when you're like, oh, I feel like I'm stuck in a generation that's not really for me. Normally I do prefer meeting people out organically, vibes, energy, body language.
So would you, okay, so with the person, like, I'm sensing you are, you wouldn't go up to a guy?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. Not right before, when I was a bit younger.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think if you've got the balls to go up to a guy, I think go for it. Go for it.
this is a bit cringe. I was like, you know, a good couple of Prosecco's down, maybe a few Sambuca shots in as well.
Of course.
I remember I went up to
Oh,
some
not the
guy.
Sambuca. I do tequila.
I'm a Sambuca girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not you. I think if you're a Sambuca girl, you're not a tequila girl.
Yeah, I'm not a tequila
See,
girl.
I'm a tequila girl. Sambuca, hell no.
Yeah, no.
But sorry, carry on.
So, yeah, like when I was younger, I remember I went up to this guy and I was like, you're a salt. But some of them are a bit shy.
I like
So
a shy
they
guy.
actually like that I've come up to them. It's not like I haven't done it in a while, to be fair, but yeah, when I was younger, I would not be scared to go up to a guy.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that I love that. Do you know when
Yeah.
we were younger, the confidence we had, like we didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And I think like now, like we care too much about things. I think like the nation cares too much about things.
Yeah.
And I feel like I can't wait till we all get to the point where we just don't care as much.
Yeah.
Like about like the fear of rejection. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, so what? Move on. Like, yeah, it's embarrassing.
I've got so much better at,
Yeah.
you know, if things doesn't, you know, you could be chatting to someone, maybe a few dates, and it's not like rejection, but you just know they're not giving you the energy and attention you deserve.
100%.
And I've had to cut people off as well, like, and say, do you know what? It's lovely been getting to know you, but this is not for me.
Do you know
I know what I want.
Can I say something though? I've been through that. I went through that kind of recently, right?
Yeah.
And I wasn't getting the attention and like the messaging back that I deserved.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, what's wrong with the person?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And the thing is, it is a bit of a rejection.
Yeah.
But sometimes what people do, they try and fight for it.
Yeah.
They try and say like, oh, like you're not really da-da-da.
Yeah,
like,
no.
just take
Yeah.
their actions as a sign.
Literally.
Don't fight for it.
No
Just-
reply is a reply.
Exactly.
Taking ages
and
to
I
reply
feel
is
like
a
that's where
reply.
people make the mistake, right? My pride is too high.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck you, block, delete.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm a blocker
Yeah,
type
I'm a
of
blocker,
person.
blocker.
I'm a bit like toxic with the blocking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a
I don't
block.
want to see you outside,
I'm
out
like,
of mind.
you're blocked, you're deleted,
Yeah,
everything.
gone. Yeah.
Like, you're dead.
Yeah, literally.
I'm literally like that person. But sometimes I'm a bit too quick with it. Maybe I do need to have a little bit more conversation. Anyway, that's a whole nother episode.
Another episode,
But,
yeah.
but anyway, but I think sometimes what people do, like especially girls, like I think they want to say something back or get closure and say, look, you're not giving me this, so I'm going to do. Don't
Or-
explain yourself. You don't
I've
have
realised
to.
that you actually don't need to explain yourself.
No.
I feel like women need to take the matter in their own hands. If they're not, like their person's not giving them what they want, don't feel bad. I felt bad for so many years. Oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings, but they're not thinking about me.
Exactly, that's the thing. They're not thinking about you. And I think so, like, because we're such women, just naturally, I think that we are more empathetic about feelings, emotions, you know, like we're just more in touch with it. So we constantly, even if we don't want to, think about the other person, and sometimes you need to be fucking savage.
You do.
Like, be a fucking
Yeah.
savage.
But when you're not like that,
Yeah.
like I'm not really.
We're not naturally like that, but
No.
sometimes you have to. You need to
have
call
to.
it. You need to bring it out. You
You
need to bring
have
out your
to
Sasha
respect
Fierce.
yourself.
Bring out your Sasha
You need
Fierce.
to bring the je ne sais quoi.
Bring it out.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah, because you need to protect yourself somehow. Yeah, 100%. Okay, so what I've done, I've got some stats together. So going off the dating apps, you know, everyone's on them now. Hinge, Tinder, Bumble. Can I just ask, what's your favourite one? Not that you have a favourite one.
I
but
would say Hinge.
Hinge, because you
Yeah.
think it's more serious.
Yeah.
Have you done Bumble?
I don't know how to use it.
Do you know
Isn't
what?
it a bit confusing?
Bumble is like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I didn't like it. Someone told me about Bumble. I joined on Bumble, but then it's like, if you don't message in a specific time,
yeah.
they buzz off.
But what I don't like about Hinge at the minute is like after a certain amount of people, say if you've not replied back yet, you know, you're waiting, you don't know what to say yet.
It
They're
says
like,
too many.
Too many.
Yeah, because you can only.
Excuse me.
No,
what
we want.
options are
That's the
open?
thing. They only want you to have 8 at a time. What if I want 10?
But I'm not sure.
Exactly.
Might
You
enter
can-
in no one's basket.
You can
at the
only
minute.
have 10 conversations. No, you can only have 8 conversations
Yeah.
open at a time. But do you know what the trick is? I found out a trick on
Wait.
Hinge. You put them in hide.
As soon as I get home,
If you put them in hide, then you can like recruit more.
That's good. Tip of the day.
Look, I have to keep, look, this is the Be Real podcast. I've got to be honest with you. I put them all in hide so I can get more
Okay.
in, and you can keep like hide can be like unlimited. Okay, so these are some tips that these are some stats. That's the word.
yeah,
These are some stats, right? So 70% of people admit to ghosting someone on a dating app. Have you ever done that?
No, yeah. On purpose. No, do you know what it is?
Can you ghost by accident?
maybe I would accept them
Yeah.
because they might have liked me, and then I accept them and I would think,
Oh, was it like a charity accept? Was it like just because they liked you, you was like, oh, and you've accepted them, and then you don't really like them? Is that what you did?
Yeah, not on purpose. Well, obviously, maybe that. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I felt bad. Like, oh, you seem nice. And then I'm like, do you know what? I'm too old to...
Do you know what? That's out of order, though. That's really bad. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because obviously they've liked you, and I know you're probably feeling like, oh, they've liked me. I don't want to let them down in a way. So you've accepted them, giving them false hope,
I know.
only for you to never speak to them.
Do you know what it is? There's two... You're making me feel worse now. I've got two people next to me, like the angel and the devil. And like, say the angel's like, no, the devil, I don't know which one, anyone, one of them, is saying like, oh, give him a chance, Lacey.
Because you never know.
Because the old Lacey would feel sorry for people because I'm like, empath.
Yeah.
But then, I do need to just not...
Right, listen. There's one lady that she's a bit controversial, but her name is Sadia, and she's like I don't know, like she does relationship and stuff like that.
Okay.
Right. And some of the things that she says, as controversial as they are, I've got to agree with a lot of them.
Yeah.
Right. And as a woman, if you don't fancy your partner or find them attractive in a way, there's no point.
No, there's no
They could be the most loveliest person in the world. They could have all the potential in the world. They could have the best job, the most money, treat you amazingly, whatever.
It's not all about looks.
It's not all about looks.
In the term
you need to be attracted to them in some way.
Looks is what initially attracts you. Personality is what keeps you.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I do believe that.
But if someone's like... So, for instance, I would rather someone, right, medium good looking, but obviously gorgeous to me.
Yeah.
But really funny. Really, really funny.
100%.
So that'll make me fall in love with them.
Do you know what? I say that, but I don't want a really funny guy. I say that, but I don't want you to be funny. Don't be making jokes all the time.
Me.
Yeah, hell no. No, but don't be making jokes all the time.
Yeah.
Someone that makes jokes all the time, are you being serious or are you making... Oh, is this a joke?
Like, they need to have depth to them.
Have depth. Sometimes you think, if you're with someone that's funny all the time, you don't know if they've got depth. Like,
true.
What are you really about? You're just funny. I don't want funny all the time.
Yeah, I do get that.
I do like a serious, mysterious type of guy.
Yeah. But then I don't like trying to read how you think. Like, say if I'm out with someone and I can't read you, and I'm like, what do you think of me? I don't like that. It makes me feel insecure.
Oh no, you better be. I want you to be like that Dave lyric. I like them obsessed and clingy.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
bit
like
of me.
Tinkerbell. If you don't give me enough attention, I'll die.
Like. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm Tinkerbell.
You're Tinkerbell.
If you don't give me enough attention, I'll die.
Yeah.
Literally, obsessed, clingy. Give me attention.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to know how you feel.
100%. Like. I want blood to drip.
Yeah. I love Lacey.
No, but seriously, like, I don't want to do the
I'm
guessing.
too old for games.
Don't
I don't
be
want to
Mr.
question.
Cool, like, oh, I'm not gonna, like, don't treat a mean, keep 'em keen. I'll be gone. I'll be gone. That treat me, keep 'em keen is not for me.
Like, I don't mind when a guy's like chilled, laid back, but don't be fucking laying down, cruising. We don't want that.
No.
I need a bit of
like, show some like oomph, show some passion.
Slight rocket. But not like, but slight rocket. I need to know how you feel.
We need a happy medium.
Yes.
We don't want you to be like you say, don't want them all over you.
No,
Like, just after one thing. Like, no. Be cool in that respect, but show that you want the person. Like, show, real interest.
Sorry, I just thought of another red flag.
Go on.
I do think it's a red flag when someone disrespects their ex. They're talking about their ex all the time on a date.
Oh, that's a red flag in itself.
Yeah.
Don't talk about another bitch when you're with me.
At one point, you loved them.
Yeah. But what's the need? What's the need to talk about your ex?
Yeah, if we're talking and naturally, a question could be like, oh, how long have you been single? But
don't.
Really
I don't want to know
mouthing,
specifics about your ex.
Yeah.
No
I just think, or sorry,
go on. They're flying out now. All the red flags. Go on.
When they disrespect about their mum.
Oh yeah.
If they've not got a good relationship with their
Well,
mum.
they've got a really horrible mum though.
Okay,
you don't know. You've got a lovely mum. I've met Lacey's mum. You've got a lovely
Shout
mum.
out.
So, what if they've got a really horrible mum?
Then I would, I feel, But if they're really like bad mouthing their mum, and I don't know them yet, but still surface level, getting to know each
That would just be
other.
that shows that they've got, I don't know.
Because I'm like, if you're going to talk about your mum like that,
Yeah.
are you going to talk about me like that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It depends on the relationship with their mum. If
I-
their mum is a horrible mum,
yeah, then maybe I wouldn't bat an eyelid, or if they haven't got a good
but it's
relationship.
still weird to be bringing up your mum on the first date.
Yeah.
You
Or if I
shouldn't.
got to know, even if I got to know them more, and it could be like their mum's called them,
Okay.
and they're like, yeah, what mum? Like, I don't know, like rude. I don't know. I don't like
it's
that.
no, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
If your mum's calling you better talk to her politely.
Yeah.
If you're
Because I
out.
think, sorry, another one. Before I forget.
No, we need all the
Guys,
genders. We
I
need
feel
all
like
of them.
guys are nicer, and I'm sorry if you haven't got one, a sister. If a guy's got a sister, might be a bit controversial.
I've got a controversial thing about this. I've got a controversial thing about
Yeah.
this, right? I don't know if I should say this or not.
I don't know.
I'm going to say it. Okay, I've got to be real.
Yeah.
So, if they've got just one sister,
Yeah.
they can be weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think?
I think they can be weird. If they've got just one sister,
Okay, so they need two.
I think they need two. They either need two sisters or a sister and a brother.
Okay.
I think when you just have, sorry, this is like going to divide the nation. If you've just got a sister and a brother, I think it could be weird. I think it can be weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enlighten me a bit more, like.
I don't think I can go into it.
No, dip your toe a bit more.
This is not through. Well, it's not through personal experiences in someone I've dated.
Yeah.
But I would definitely say through other people or through friends that I've
Yeah.
seen that are like sisters and they've just got a brother or certain things.
Yeah.
Oh no, I shouldn't say that because I've got friends that have got brothers that are not weird. No, I don't want them to think this is like them.
yeah.
But okay. I don't know. I just think that you should have three.
Okay.
Have 3 kids or have one. I think 2, if it's just a boy and a girl, sometimes it can be strange
Okay.
when they're dating.
Yeah.
I think like just like possessiveness, but it's like a thing like mums and their sons.
No, yeah.
Like, you know, mums and their sons is a thing.
It is,
And that's something I have experienced in the past, even though it turned out really good. In
Yeah.
the beginning, it was like a thing.
Yeah.
Like, but in the end, it turned out amazing.
Yeah.
You know? Obviously, I won everyone round.
Yeah.
But no, in the end, it was amazing. But in the beginning, it was definitely a thing. But yeah. I don't think that's controversial, no? Like, that's a thing. That's a known thing, right? Mums and
For
sons.
you know, when a previous relationship, I might have like confided in the mum about something because I'm thinking,
You think
he's
she was
not
on your
listening
team?
to me. He
Yeah.
might listen to you, and then they turn on you. I'm like, okay, take it back.
No, never get it twisted when the
Yeah.
mum is on your side. The mum
Yeah,
will
I
never
know.
be on your side.
I
Like,
know.
Don't make that mistake.
Yeah.
But in terms of like you making an impact in the guy's life, like the
Yeah.
mum sometimes doesn't know her place, or she doesn't
Yeah.
like, she doesn't know where, you know, she feels a bit territorial. And I just think that's just like a mum and son thing. And yeah, maybe there's nothing wrong with that, but obviously for the girlfriends at the time, it's quite annoying. I'll be like, move aside, mum, like, we're here.
All I want to do is just be liked, really, and loved for me. Personally, if I'm dating you, I'm dating your family.
Yeah.
Because that's a family that I'm potentially going into. If I
Yeah.
have children, you know, so I do think it's very important to get along with the family.
100%.
And, you know, get along with my family.
Yeah. Okay, so this is another statistic. Over 60% of Gen Z say that they've been in a situationship. Okay, have you been in a situationship? Well, marriage at first sight in itself is a bit of a situationship, isn't it?
Yeah, I do get that.
It's a marriage based
Yeah.
situationship-ish.
For me personally, if I'm in a situationship, you don't want me. Do you know what I mean? You don't want me. Because you'd want me enough to be your girlfriend or in a relationship. Like, each to their own, I don't judge anyone. But, you know when, like, some people are like, oh, I've been chatting to the guy a year.
Yeah.
What are you doing for a year?
Yeah.
For the
No, I
first
don't
3
agree with that.
months, personally, 3 months, I'd say, I should be your girlfriend. Fourth month, yeah. You should be going somewhere, you know.
Like, in that, you think you should be, like, dating, then exclusive,
Yeah.
and then in a relationship.
Yeah, I'm not waiting a year.
A year?
For
Fuck that.
For then you to maybe say, I don't want a relationship, I'm
No,
not
a
ready.
year's too long. A year's too long.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Yeah.
Who's got that time?
No one's got that time.
And I think that just makes you seem undecisive. And me being a Virgo, we don't like undecisive.
Yeah.
We want you to know your shit.
Also, like, know yourself, like, value, like, yourself. You're a queen. We're all queens. You know, the women out there. Big up the women. Sorry, men. But yeah, no, I just feel like, don't do it to yourself.
Yeah.
If a man's unsure, you know, then
It's not worth it.
yeah, either want me or you don't.
But why do you think it is that they stay around? Like people.
Oh, we've all done it. I've done it. Definitely, 100% in the past when I was younger. You think they're going to change. You could be that woman to change them, that girl to change them, whatever.
Do you know what? That's never been me.
Yeah.
I've actually never been that person.
Yeah.
Like I don't have the energy to change you.
Yeah.
I'm very like.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing in my favour that I'm happy about.
I give too many chances.
Oh no. I don't.
But
give
I've
enough.
had Rose obviously tinted glasses on clearly.
Yeah.
I need to take
See,
them up.
we are both romantic people, but we're the other ends of the scale.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, you get one
you.
chance and that's it.
Yeah.
Like I've never done the on-off relationship. Like okay, I've broken up with someone and got back with them once.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't happen 2 or 3
Not like a
times.
yo-yo.
No.
Yeah.
Relationships, it was like once each time, but it would never be like multiple times. Like hell no. Like I haven't got time for that. And it's just gonna be silly because it's very hard. Like one thing about me, it's very hard to forgive. If I've forgiven you once, I can't, and I can't do it twice. That.
I'm learning to be a bit more like that. It's very, I don't know.
So I just want to say, Lacey Martin, thank you so much for coming in and being real with us here. Okay, you've been my first guest, and you've been an amazing first guest. Honestly,
thank you. I've had a wicked time.
Yeah, it's been amazing having you on. So I just want to know what is next for you, and where can people find you?
So you can find me on Hinge. No, don't
Hinge, Tinder, Bumble.
All of it.
Bumble.
I don't get Bumble. No, you can find me obviously on my Instagram, but no. Do you know what? A minute, I'm just focusing on me, putting all the love into me. You know, when I done Married at First Sight, and like, I don't know, it was a lot. You know, like especially the last reunion. You know, it was a lot for me. So I've just started feeling like me again, which is amazing feeling, and because I felt like she was lost for a while. But yeah, I'm just gonna watch this space.
This space.
Little Legs Lacey is all about.
Little Legs. You know what? Yeah, it is Little Legs Lacey.
That's my
nickname.
nickname.
How was that your
Yeah,
nickname? Because before I was like, no, you're tiny. So yeah, Little Legs Lacey.
Little Legs Lacey. You know,
watch
this space. You know, in life I just want to be happy and keep pouring the love into myself. And yeah. Thank you so much.
I love that. And can you just give a shout out to your socials? What's your socials?
So social media is Lace Martin _, and my TikTok is Lace_Martin 2. And I've got a twins account.
Give it up for Lacey on the Be Real podcast.
Be real, guys. Be real.
Get guys to follow at Can We Be Real and subscribe to wherever you're listening, whether it's on SoundCloud, YouTube. Please subscribe to our page. We will see you at our next episode. So the next episode will be something a little bit more serious, a topic that people like to shy away from. But here at Be Real Podcast, we're going to get into it. We'll see you at the next one.